What's up guys, Emo Cat Dad here, hanging out with Lego Sneakers / Chucky. First off, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We appreciate you bringing each and every one of these emo, pop punk, metalcore, post-hardcore, and everything in between artists into the world so that we can enjoy their music. And thanks to my mom for bringing me into this world so I can count these 10 songs down for you. Let's jump into the countdown. Real Friends, The Damage Is Done falls from number 5 to number 10 this week.
Damage done, give him my best. You got what you came for, now I'm choking on regrets.
Texans, if you're unable to make it down to So What Fest, or just want some extra music around that time, you'll want to check out Real Friends supporting Neck Deep for 2 shows in the Texas area. Neck Deep will be performing their first 2 EPs in full live, and with RF as support, that's not a show you'll want to miss. Debuting at number 9 this week is Good Guy by Against the Current.
I've seen your lows, I've seen your heights. So drop the good guy. Don't make me.
Tour only has 1 week left, so if you want to see ATC in the US with support from Trophy Eyes and yours truly, hit up their socials and hope and pray that your date has not already passed. Shh, Golf Is On by Hot Mulligan.
There's nothing special in the water here. There's no reason you should feel the need to stay. We ruined everything.
The new album, Why Would I Watch, is out now on Wax Bodega Records. I haven't listened to the whole album yet. However, any album that ends with the closing track called John the Rock Cena, Can You Smell What the Undertaker? That album's got to be worth your time. Nothing Nowhere gets help from Underoath with Ven Zero M. It moves up 1 spot to number 7 this week.
How do you save me when you wanna break me? You say that you love me, but I know you hate me.
Joe from Nothing Nowhere has clearly already turned his attention to his next project. And it's gonna be folk? Not sure how I feel about that, but I guess we'll see. We get yet another feature at number 6. This one is Broadside featuring Brian Butcher of the Home Team. Cruel.
Now call me Tony Danza. Everybody throw hands up. Feels like I got nothing, yeah, I think I need an angel.
Sum 41 announcing their impending breakup this past weekend has affected a lot of people and bands. Perhaps none more so than Broadside, who at least were fortunate enough to open for Sum 41 back in 2019. Deep End by I Prevail moves up 1 spot. It's at number 5 this week.
I made friends with all my demons. Let them sink their teeth in.
I Prevail has been announced as the headliner on next year's iteration of Shiprocked. It takes place in February 2024. They'll be playing alongside bands like Beartooth, Killswitch, Dayseeker, Bad Flower. That's all I got off the top of my head, but there's a lot more bands announced and more bands still to be announced. Looks like we have a new number 1 this week. Thirst for Violence by Nothing Nowhere featuring Freddie Dredd and Silverstein falls to number 4 this week.
Catch me outside, but you won't, 'cause I'm emo. Stay in the bag, ain't no black, I hate people.
So I had already mentioned the folk record. Joe said that he still had some sad stuff to say, so I'm assuming that'll have something to do with that. However, hopefully he still keeps it heavy. As fans in Jersey, we're fortunate enough to see Will Ramos take the stage with Nothing Nowhere to perform their feature together. Nevermind by Between You and Me moves up 1 spot to number 3 this week.
I got a little fucked up last night. I tried to call, but it declined. Just scratched the wall, our parking lot.
Between You and Me are now back in Australia after the tour supporting our number 10 band Real Friends and Knuckle Puck, the band on my shirt. But they still have a couple more tour dates. They will be opening for Slowly Slowly with support from Turnover on select dates at the end of the month in Australia. So to all you Aussies out there, don't be a dingaroo. Buy ticks and buy some merch. More Aussie time. Stand Atlantics. Kill, open bracket, H, close bracket, moves up one spot. It's at the penultimate position this week. The temperature outside is warming. I am in shorts, shaved, got a haircut, and that means summer is coming, which means Sad Summer is coming. The last time Stand Atlantic played Sad Summer, Bond sold her toenail clippings at merch, so maybe she'll do it again this year. You guys will have to let me know, because unfortunately the tour is coming nowhere near me this year. Sad. And our new number one, shaking up the scenery, is Bearings.
Shake up the scenery, know you love the greenery. Take you to the view, show you what you mean to me. Got you on a Saturday, pick me up and let me see.
Still no word on that new Bearings album or a headline tour, but they hit number one this week on this chart, so I think now they owe me a favor. So Bearings, if you're watching this, my DMs are open. That's it, guys. We're done. We made it to the end of this chart. I appreciate y'all so much for checking it out. As always, playlist on screen of these 10 songs in orders. Of these 10 songs in order. Check them out. You won't be disappointed with any of these tracks. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EmoCatDad on Twitter, at emo.catdad on Instagram. Check out my CD of the day that I've been posting. But as always, guys, cut my wrists and hit subscribe.